I'm EyeOnAiman. Welcome back to one of my auto repair videos. In my last video, I showed you how to remove the rear valve cover to access this gasket on a 2006 Hyundai Santa Fe. It was a pretty arduous process, but now that we're here, we need to remove and replace the gaskets. So removing this outside gasket is pretty easy. You just pry it out. It's kind of simple. Or you just take a tool and you pry it out. But the ones in the middle, these ones, I'm not sure if they're called center gaskets. They could be another name. If there is, I'll put it in the title or I'll put it on the screen. But to remove these, it's not so easy. So in today's video, I'll show you how to do just that, how to remove these 3 center gaskets. These are called, I think, spark plug center gaskets. Well, if they're, I'll tell you what the right name is on the title. But in today's video, I'll show you how to remove them. Okay, so you'll see that if you try to just use a regular pry bar, I'll do it on this left one here. If you just try to use a pry bar, you're gonna break it, and it's not gonna come out really cleanly. So this ring part will come out. Well, you'll find out that the actual O-ring, the actual gasket is not just this rubber part. It's actually this outer ring here. So we want to remove the entire assembly. Now, I think I have the new gasket right here. So this is actually what we're trying to remove. So yeah, I know the shadow is kind of annoying. So just removing this part is not enough. You just, in this case, it would just be removing that ring. Instead of prying it out, what we're going to do is we're going to take a hammer and some sort of chisel, like a screwdriver. Well, actually, just take a screwdriver, and we're just going to wedge it in between the outer rim and the hole where the gasket goes in. So that's going to be right here. It's not going to be here. Again, remember, that's where the gasket is connected. That's one piece. So you want to do it on the outside of that one piece. Then you want to knock it in place. Try to keep it straight. And then this might actually be too thin. You can see it's already bending. So instead, I'm going to use a stronger, much thicker screwdriver. Of course, you don't want it to be too big so that you don't damage the housing. And we're just going to hammer it until we get to a place where we can pry it out. Oh, wow. Look, you can see oil. Huh. So that's interesting. So also, I want to admit, you want to be a bit careful, because you can see I actually went a bit too deep. So try not to go too far down. In this case, I don't think that'll impact the seal too much. But that's definitely, you don't want to go for that. Well, that's okay. I'm just going to be honest and show you that I have made mistakes. If there's any consolation, I'm pretty sure the gasket itself doesn't go all the way down. You can see that it's open at the bottom. So I think even if we ding it at the bottom, it's not going to make much of an impact. So I'll just show you on this side too. Yeah, and just make sure that when you're knocking it, take care of for these plastic pieces. Put it on a surface with a lot of holes in it so that this can rest on a flat surface with those plastic pieces protruding so that they don't get damaged. Alternatively, you can just remove them. You just have bolts attaching them in place. And then 1 and 2. In our case, we're trying to remove as little as possible. So make sure all of that is safe, and we'll continue here. And there we go. Yeah, this one came out a lot more cleaner. Huh, no oil with this one. but there was with this one. How interesting. Then lastly with this one. Okay, there we go. All right, so here we go. These are the old gaskets taken out. Interesting that 2 of them still had oil on them. I guess that means maybe no, actually all 3 of them have oil on them. And then for comparison's sake, here's what they look like next to the old gaskets. To the new gaskets. Yeah, so here's the parts number if you want to buy it. I think for a set it's about $40. So you might as well buy it genuine. You can buy it aftermarket too. I mean, aftermarket might even be better quality. If you do buy aftermarket, like my dad usually uses the brand called Felpro. So you can check that out. But again, this is, about $40. It's pretty negligible. And you probably don't want to do a repair again. So you might as well just go with genuine just to save yourself some headache in case the aftermarket one just happens to be manufactured wrong. But there we go. After this, you're going to want to put it back. In that case, all you got to do is just hammer it in. And after we clean the cover, we'll show you a video on how to install the central gaskets. Okay, that's going to be it for this video. I'm EyeOnAiman. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and look at other videos on EyeOnAiman, especially the videos in this series of replacing the rear valve cover gasket. And I'll see you in the next video. For now, I'm EyeOnAiman and signing out. Peace.